Good morning, good morning, good morning. So this next topic is something that's near and dear to my heart, because when I was out in the dating world, I'm a married man now, but whenever I was out in the dating world, one of the most common things I always run into on first dates or first interactions with females is they'd immediately ask, what's my sign? And I would do the biggest eye roll ever. On the inside though, not outside with her to see. But I would just be like, oh my goodness, like here we go with this. And then of course, a lot of girls are also into tarot cards and mysticism and new age stuff and what's another one? Rocks, crystals, sage, and all this extra stuff. And then the verbiage is like manifesting and all this other kind of stuff. Literally anything but the Bible. Literally anything but the Bible. Because first of all, God designed everything as a patriarchy. He made men stronger. He made men leaders. He made Adam first. He made the woman for the man. And women cannot stand that. And I'd even venture to say, even the supposed Christian women, they hate it too. They hate that fact too, which is why feminism has infiltrated the church so much as well. That's all it really is. If the Bible was saying things like, women are smarter than men and, women are goddesses and this and that and men are your slaves, every woman who's into, rocks and crystals and manifesting instead of praying, they would all be Christians if that's what the Bible said. But it doesn't, and they're living in rebellion against God's order. Even men are. As much as women like to complain like, oh, men aren't men and men are, they expect you to go 50-50 and still be, taking care of everything, including the kids. It's like, y'all don't want masculine men anyway. You only want masculine men when it suits you. That's how it works. You know you need men, but you only want to pick and choose when you need us. Any other time, it's like, nah, I got it. Just like my nephew this weekend for my son's birthday party. One nephew from one sibling was willing to let me help him open up a soda can that he had a hard time opening. They're both like 7 or 8 or something like that. And but the other one from another sibling, he didn't want any help at all until the very end, until he kept trying. And then it's like, okay, fine. And he reluctantly kind of threw the can towards me. But yeah, fellas, be on the lookout for women like that, because a lot of times women like that will use whatever their astrology sign is to justify their behavior. Like, oh, I'm an Aquarius, so that's why I slash your tires. Or I'm an Aquarius, or I'm a Leo, and you know how us Leos are. We sometimes lie a lot to the person we're with, but it's okay. I can't help it because I'm a Leo. Never let them use that as their excuse, fellas. Just, as a matter of fact, don't even deal with women that think like that, because as soon as you bring up God and the Bible, it's almost like you're performing an exorcism, or they want to leave right away. Trust me. This is probably the shortest video I've ever done, but just wanted to get straight to the point. Just leave women like that alone. They're trying to avoid God's order. That's why they do it.